Mingalaba, this is the weekly highlight news of Radio and YouTube. I'm James. Here are the news highlights for this week. The acting president of the National Unity Government, His Excellency Duwa Lashi, graces the World Teachers' Day ceremony, which falls on 5th of October. The Union Prime Minister of the National Unity Government, MOWYCA, expressed that the Myanmar terrorist military forces' assault on innocent children is an unforgivable act of violence in Township, Sagaing region. At the UN General Assembly, Ambassador Moton highlights the increasing of opium cultivation, online cyber fraud, and human trafficking after the military coup, and other interesting news. These are the weekly news details. In honor of the World Teachers' Day, the acting president of the National Unity Government, His Excellency Duwa Lashi, attended the ceremony on 5th of October. In order to implement the educational values in accordance with federal policy, the acting president announced that the National Unity Government has allocated over $1 million in education funding. National Unity Government is now paying special attention to the nation's education, a vital aspect of the national reconstruction since the revolution. For the purpose of implementing the educational values in the federal charter and federal policy, the government has allocated funds for education. There are currently more than 70 online basic education schools and more than 5,000 ground schools being opened. The Union Prime Minister of the National Unity Government, MOWYCA, wrote on his Twitter on 29th of September that the Myanmar terrorist military forces' assault on innocent children studying in a monastery was an unforgivable act of violence. The Union Prime Minister also expressed that 18 students were injured, 6 of them were seriously injured. This brutality must be condemned. To stop such tragedies, all our society must unite to oppose such atrocities. In the incident, on September 27, 2023, at 12:30 p.m., 3 large armchairs were fired by the Ground Infantry Regime Unit 120 of the terrorist military group with a howitzer weapon while the children were studying in the Yama monastery in Jodao Yuama Buddha in Township of Sagaing region. The Ministry of Women, Youth and Children's Affairs of the National Unity Government organized a training course on landmines and explosive weapons for mine risk reduction and awareness of mine hazards throughout the conflict on 29th of September. This training was organized with support of the related organizations and township MOWYCA and under supervision of the ministry with the aim of providing more knowledge about mine hazards for the employees operating on the ground. According to a recent report of UNICEF, 302 people were killed by landmines in the first 3 months of 2023, and Sagaing was the most affected by landmines. In 2022, there were 390 people were killed by landmines, according to a press statement issued by MOWYCA. A third of the numerous mines, including landmines, worsened during the Spring Revolution. The Ministry of Labor of the National Unity Government issued a statement on 29th of September concerning on arranging the wages of the 132 migrant workers in Thailand. At the Sikomfatna city in the Lalong district in Thailand, 132 Myanmar migrant workers working in the construction site were forced to go to work without paying their wages until the specific period had passed. As a result, the migrant workers asked for help the officials from the ministry. The officials from the ministry and MHAC Alliance Myanmar went to the district labor office in Thailand to file a complaint. The officials from Labor Office negotiated a solution between the construction company's owner and the Myanmar migrant workers and were able to assist 132 Myanmar migrant workers to receive 589,000 baht in wages. The Myanmar's permanent representative to UN, Ambassador Moton, attended the Third Committee for Social, Humanitarian and Cultural Issues meeting at the 78th United Nations General Assembly at UN headquarters in New York City. At the meeting, the ambassador Ujomoto stated that the cultivation of opium hobby in Myanmar shifted towards a downward trend since 2014. However, unfortunately, progress made earlier have been reversed by the illegal military coup in February 2021. According to UNODC reports, there was 33% growth in the opium cultivation and opium production has nearly doubled in the past year, along with rising methamphetamine production and trafficking across Myanmar border. Landmines Myanmar has become the destination for transnational organized crimes for the first time in the history. From huge spike in opium and methamphetamine smuggling to the violent trafficking to Myanmar, often the thousands of the people from over 46 countries, to the expansion of sophisticated cyber-scan fertilizing people around the globe. The military dictatorship made Myanmar become a major regional and global exporter of the crimes and instability. Absolutely, the only way to end this scourge is to end the violent and lawless military junta and establish a civilian federal democratic government in Myanmar that is fully committed to the rule of law. These are the weekly highlight news of radio and YouTube. We will present more interesting weekly local news to you. Thanks for joining our news.